Good morning. As always, I hope everybody's up and doing well. Hope you're feeling well. It's that time of year. And now we have added stuff, you know, that's going around. A lot of people are sick. A lot of people, seems like there's a whole lot of people that are losing loved ones. It's like every single day you hear of so many people that are dying, and that's something that I've been praying a lot lately, is for God to help and comfort those people, because death is coming to all of us, whether it's an illness or an accident or anything. I mean, we all have that day marked, you know, death is coming, but that don't make it easy, you know, on the people that love those people. You know, if it was us, people that love us, it wouldn't be easy. So definitely, if you're praying, I hope that you're praying for those people as well. Got something in my eye. But I do have a little bit of a thought today. Coffee was a little hotter than I expected. Trying to let my windshield finish defrogging, as I call it. But my thought today, I figure out what's in my eye. Come on now, need you to see with. My thought is, and it's so funny, it just popped up to me this morning, but it is, there's always something to be upset over. There's always something that you could be upset over. Let's put it that way, because that's the direction our video's going. There's always something that you could be worried about, you can be angry about. Excuse me, but the point and the question is, are you going to choose to do that? Because it is a choice, and I hope that our choice is to not do that, to not hand our joy away. And let me use some examples to kind of let you in on what I'm thinking here. Let's say, just for an example, I've heard people talk about their workplace, you know, and having trouble with other co-workers, their boss, you know, whatever. And if you're not the boss, you're gonna have problems. Like, I'm my own boss. I work for myself now, but I've spent several years working for other people, and I've always had trouble. And it's probably my mentality, and it's probably been me, because I'm not meant to have a boss. I'm meant to be the boss. That's just how I feel. And I don't like authority. Like, I never have, and not in a bad way. And I'm not trying to get off topic, but I don't like being told what to do. You know, and I especially don't like when you have bosses that, you know, they will tell you to do stuff that they will not do, you know, and things like that. And just the disrespect between, you know, that comes from a boss to their employees, how they look down on them and stuff like that. And not every boss is that way, but I've dealt with some rough ones. But anyways, you're having trouble at work, you're having trouble with a boss, maybe a fellow employee, maybe you're the boss, and you're trying your best, and your employees are just like, they're trying to sink the whole ship, you know? I mean, I can imagine what that would feel like. Or let's say you have a neighbor, you know, that lives by you that has shot your dog. You know, I've had that happen before. And go to jail because I was underage at the time. But I mean, there is always something that we could get upset over. We could get mad over. You could have trouble with road rage like I do, and people driving in the fast lane. I was talking to my cousin last night, and I was like, man, I'm NASCAR everywhere I go. I'm in a hurry. I've got stuff to do. And I said, I have a hard time. I have to pray, God help me do better, because I can get upset easy driving because of other people that act like they don't know how to drive, you know, or being inconsiderate, or sitting in the fast lane going 40 miles an hour, and I'm up here at 60, you know, stuff like that can get me upset quick. That's one of my things that, you know, I have to really work on, and God's helped me a lot. But regardless of what it is, regardless of what it involves, every single day, as soon as your eyes pop open, you can make the choice, alright, I'm gonna be mad about this today. I'm just sick and tired of this. Or, man, this just really hurts. This breaks my heart, and it ain't right, and I just can't stand it, and I'm gonna just cry and be pitiful all day. You can make that choice. And you can say it, and you can have excuses, and you can say, you don't have no idea what I'm going through. You don't have no idea what my life's like. No, I don't. But I know, personally speaking, I've been through hell and high water. And thank God that He made a way for me, that I put my waders on, and I didn't lay there and die. And that's not saying that I'm not going to face other stuff, because I will. There'll be other stuff that'll come. There'll be more times in my life, I'm sure, that I will want to die because things are so bad. But we have a choice. We have a choice of whether or not we're going to be upset. We especially have a choice of whether or not we're going to lay down and be pitiful and want to die. Hang on just a second. I got to pick up packages. Get back in here. But that's what come to my mind today, because there was something, I don't even remember what it was, but there was something that I thought of, and I didn't like it, and I could have got upset over it, and I was like, that is so dumb. That's just something stupid and insignificant, and you're gonna get upset over it. That's seriously what I thought. And then I thought, there's always something to get upset over. Do you know that a lot of people spend all their life being upset? Just all the time upset. There's people, and I'm not trying to talk bad about them or anything like that, but there are people that their mentality is, oh, just something else. It's always something. Like, I hear that all the time. And people talk about, you know, when it rains, it pours, and just all this stuff. And I understand there's a lot that happens in our lives. A lot of bad. You know, it's not a cakewalk. It's not rainbows and lollipops. Life is hard for everybody. You can look at everybody else and think, man, everybody else has got it made. Everybody else is doing good. Everybody else is happy. I recently heard somebody say, I'm tired of looking around and seeing everybody else happy but me. It's all got to do with your mentality and your perception. And one of the things things that we do that is so bad and we shouldn't ever do is look around at everybody else or anybody else. Did you know we all have a garden? We all have a row. And it doesn't matter what you're growing. Let your imagination run wild. It doesn't matter. But you have a row. You're growing a crop, and your crop is your life. If you're over here worried about the people beside you and what they're growing and saying, well, that looks bad and you're doing that wrong and look at all them weeds, you need to get them weeds out of there, your weeds are going to grow over your head because you ain't paying attention to them. Is your life a mess? Are you having a hard time? And if you're saying yeah to that, what are you focusing on? Are you focusing on your life? Are you focusing on yourself? Are you praying, God, what do I need to do? What can I do to better me, to better our relationship, to be who you created me to be? What can I do in my life, myself? Or are you constantly shooing people over there? They just, I don't know how they keep getting away with everything, and they just keep doing this and that, and they're just horrible, and look at what they're doing. I actually said it yesterday to my friend that helps me, because she knows everybody. You know, she's a friendly person, knows everybody, and she'll talk, so-and-so's in the hospital, or so-and-so's sick, or so-and-so this, or so-and-so that, and I'm like, I have no idea who you're talking about. And I just told her, I was like, you know, I might be the only person like this, but I don't pay attention to anybody else. I'm not worried about anybody else. And it's not in a selfish way, it's I've got my life to live. You know, I have enough of my own stuff and my own things that I need to be doing. I ain't got time to worry about what you're doing. You gotta be on your own over there. You know, you've got to take responsibility for yourself. You know, I gotta focus on what I gotta be doing, because if I take my eyes off of what I'm doing, I'm losing time, I'm losing, you know, distance in my battle, in my journey. I've got too much going on, too much to do, too much in my own life. And that's the thing, we need to focus on us and what we need to be doing, because when we focus on us and we try our best, give our all to be the best that we can be, we help everybody around us. There are people that's watching you, okay? There's people that look up to you. It's important for us to use the talents that God's given us and to run with it. The race is worth running, so run it. Run it as hard as you can. But focus on, what do I need to do? And focus on this. I had the thought this morning, and this furthered it. This like just added to it. But I saw a post and it said, say something to your 16-year-old self. So let's say you can go back in the past, talk to your 16-year-old self and tell them something, but you can only do 4 words. What came to my mind was, most of it doesn't matter. There was people, you know, I read just a few comments and they was saying, don't date him, or this, that, and the other. And I was just like, relax and be yourself. Or most things don't matter. And that's the thing about it. Most of the stuff that we even give any bit of thought to doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what so-and-so's saying about you. Doesn't matter how so-and-so's looking at you. Doesn't matter that so-and-so gets treated better at work, or so-and-so gets treated better in the family. You know, so-and-so's doing this. So-and-so just gets everything handed to them. So-and-so has a better life. So-and-so's doing this. So-and-so's treating so-and-so this way, and I don't like it, and it's not right. And that's just crazy off the top of my head examples. But think about what you're getting upset over. Think about what you're mad about. Think about what you're worrying about. We don't have a good excuse to worry about anything at all. We don't. Because God's got it all. It's all His. He's in control. We do what we're supposed to do. He's going to do what He's going to do way above and beyond our imagination. Read the scriptures. It talks about how He'll pour out a blessing on us that we can't even contain. How He's working toward the good of those who love Him. We don't have to worry. And there's a peace in it, and it's a joy to know that it's like that. We don't have to worry about anything at all. We don't have to be upset. We don't have to be throwing buckets of joy and buckets of peace out of our life, just throwing them out everywhere. You know, and that's what we do. We give it away. We give our peace and our joy away to stuff that doesn't even matter. And I've done it. I've done it most of my life. And I couldn't thank God enough for where He's brought me and where He's got me right now. And I know the devil's mad. I know he's going to fight me hard. And I know I've got to be prepared for it. But God has helped me to get here. And there's a lot of stuff, even stuff that's happened recently, that 3 years ago I'd have went off the deep end. Just went all to pieces. And now I'm just like, okay. Because I get it. Like I'm figuring some things out. Like it don't matter. Most of it doesn't matter. But anyway. Rambled on and rambled on and rambled on. But I hope it helps somebody. I hope that, you know, it helps you in a way, or just anybody that watches this. Maybe there'll only be one person watching, I don't know, but I hope it helps you. Hope it encourages you. And I hope you're living life. I hope you're being happy. I hope you're blessed. And you're being safe. And like I said, please remember, if you're praying, please pray for those people that have lost loved ones, people that are sick. But above everything, the lost. Because death is coming to all of us. We all have eternity waiting in heaven or hell. There's only two options. You know, so pray for the lost above all. Love you guys. I'll be praying for you. Please be praying for me. Like, share, subscribe, send, whatever you feel like doing. Hope you have a great day. Hopefully I'll see you soon.